And someone actually checked them on it, and they said, "I don't think you know what mainstream means."
No, I'm doing it
Because
now.
the internet isn't necessary for something to be mainstream nor quality. So he said in the 2010s, people hated Justin Bieber. Are you going to argue he wasn't mainstream? I'm like, that's a valid point.
What is going on? Why am I hearing?
Uh-oh. Are there technical difficulties?
No, it's like I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing the stream, but I don't know where it's coming from. It means I'll probably have a browser up somewhere. I'm just trying to see where. There it is. Found it. Okay. Sneaky little devil. Alright. At least I think it is. $160.
Apparently, The Rock's daughter said something and doubled down on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know what she said. I agree with her, but I don't want.
I'll have to find out what she said. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna say it live.
Yeah,
it was just.
I mean,
interesting to see it pop up on my timeline. I'm like, The Rock's daughter. I don't like
yeah.
anything related to The Rock. But then I remember I like a bunch of wrestling tweets, so he's just there by association.
By association. You know, it's funny. Like when The Rock retired, like because The Rock didn't really officially retire when he just left.
Right.
Like so when he first left, I was like, dude, he's not coming back. And then my friends were like, oh no, he's coming back. And I'm like, dude, he's not coming back after the Scorpion King. And then he did a slew of those really, really terrible movies like The Tooth Fairy and what was it called? The one about like he was a football player and then he finds out he has his daughter. Like I can't remember the name of that movie, but yeah, like that. Like I was just like he's focusing on his movie career.
Yeah.
I never thought that he would be like he was going to be the same kind of level when he was full time ever at that point. It's not. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just I was just being real,
right.
You know. Did I post the? Okay, I did post the socials. And to be honest with you, I don't think I was a big Rock fan when he was in the Attitude Era. I was definitely a Stone Cold fan. I do remember that. It's so cool.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
His theme is just great.
Yeah, the glass shattering and stuff.
Yeah.
My favorite all-time wrestler, though, of all time is Bret the Hitman Hart.
Really?
Yep.
No, there should be like a fun facts with Davis segment.
Fun facts with Davis. It's like, you don't know me. That's basically that's the name of the segment.
Getting to know the founder of CFG Games. Or just making it like a channel point redeem. So that way when you're like fighting for your life in Neo 2, you can be like, yeah, and here's my favorite video game soundtrack of all time.
Oh my god, dude. Like I would not even like there's so much happening in Neo that like I have to put like 100% focus. I'm surprised that I'm streaming it, to be honest with you, because that is a hard game to be like, to be engaging with the engaging with the people, as well as, trying to keep up with not dying.
Yeah.
I think what makes it hard is the mechanics, because it is not I don't think it's user friendly, or at least noob friendly. Let's say noob friendly. Yeah, that was such a wild system in itself, man. It's just been. Hey, what's up, Kami? I die all the time. I don't know what we are talking about. Neo. So you're probably right. You probably did die a lot. Like I haven't played it in a bit because I've been too busy. But like but last time I think I've died like 70 something times already, and I'm only on the I don't even know where I am in the story. How long is the story? Is the story long?
I'm trying to remember
So
how many regions there are. I know the main story itself, you're looking at like 40 hours minimum, like 45 at the max.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm still at the very beginning. Like I'm at the I killed the serpent boss, like the snake boss. So I think it's like the second enemy.
Oh, no, that's the third region. If you killed the snake boss, that's the third boss. That's the snake region.
Oh, okay. So where you had to purify the water and stuff, and then after that, then you go fight. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Then I just finished that. That's where I'm at right now. I believe I'm around level 30 something.
Yeah, because I think it's like 6. Not necessarily regions, but like each section is like a time period, and I think it's like 6 different time periods within like the general time period that the game is taking place in.
Oh, see, that's wait, different time periods?
Or like decades. Like it's in the same time period, but it's like different points at time within that period.
Oh, okay.
It should have the years at the very top. Like when you pick like awakening or dream or soaring.
Oh, I didn't know there was time skips.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Let me get some water, and then I'll be right back.
Take your time. Welcome back, Smitty. Welcome back. Oh wait, is the Zencaster link up? Oh, there it goes. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom really quick and I'll be right back. What kind of car are you gonna get?
Payment for what? What you say? Oh, you done? Nice. You should get something newer, but not new. Well, yeah. Oh, the caliber definitely. Caliber's too low. It definitely did. No. You know what? You should get a Tesla. No.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Are you gonna get a? Are you gonna get? Well, like my goal is because like I only have $1,500 left and I paid my car's paid off, and I'm not gonna immediately get another one for a while, but I am planning on wanting to get an electric next one as my next car, specifically if I can find a good one, an electric truck, but yeah. You're not really fully committing. I mean, like what I would do is like it's just going to be cheaper if I'm going to buy it all outright my next car. I'm not going to do the monthly again, but the electric is in the long run is going to be cheaper anyways because you're not going to be paying for gas and the level of gas that you're paying and you're just using it for local driving. I'm using it for local driving at least. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no standard. There's no electric standard for especially for non Teslas. You know what's crazy? So well, actually, we can switch out. We can switch over. Give me a minute. All right, here we go. Ooh, I don't know why you're so low. Is that me? That's maybe I put you so low by accident.
Oh, you know what? No. Hold on. I'm not sitting on my pad. Give me a second. I got this.
You there's a hole in the middle of it too.
That's right. That's right.
Is your poop hole there?
I hate that so much.
Oh. Hey, you don't know when. You just hey, at least you know you're always ready.
That's crazy. That's crazy. There we go. Is that better?
Don't hate on it. Don't hate.
That was wild. That's better. That's better.
Oh, wow. That's funny. Wow. I forgot what I was gonna say, but but that hilarious. Nice. Let's see. No, that was off. Okay, cool. Well, let me turn off the music. Okay, nice. Oh, nice. It's very nice and settled today. That's very good. Oh man, what's going on, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Davis over at CFG Games. I am back with my two awesome co-hosts. I got Pop in the second seat, and I also got Smitty in the third. And we are the CFG Game Cast. We stream every weekend at actually every Sunday. Hopefully it's going to stay on Sundays. You know what? Yeah, I think Sundays are good, right? Like because like Saturdays.
I like Sundays.
Yeah, Sundays are pretty nice and chill for the most part. Yeah, so like, but guys, so we are live on Twitch as twitch.tv/CFG Games and live on YouTube at the CFG. And when people ask, what is this podcast? Well, that is a very good question. This podcast is an interactive podcast of the most updated video game news that happened the previous week. And when all three of us love to talk about it, and we just have a good old classy discussion, but we don't want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners and viewers on Twitch and on YouTube, to be a part of the conversation as always. So if there is something that you wanted to chime in, or something you want to talk, or something you want to add to the conversation, by all means, type it inside the chat. We would love to talk to you and go from there as always. Oh yeah, I know what I needed to do. Let me get into Zencaster. I know you. I know.
Get into Zencaster.
I know that's smart.
That's right.
Let me get into that.
Oh, everybody's been having a good weekend as well. Football's been on. Bears made me look like a clown again. Like literally.
But
I don't know. I do this to myself every year.
You're expecting this, though.
I was kind of. I still had a glimmer of hope that has completely been beaten out of me.
How bad did they lose?
Again, I don't even know what they can do. You know what I mean? At this point, like the defense is just not getting it done. They look tired. They are getting beat up. They put up like how many points? Like 50 something points. That's crazy. Yeah.
They still lost. They had 50 something points. Wow. Did they not have defense on both sides?
No. We didn't put up 50 something points.
Oh, they scored 50 something points on the Bears?
Did.
Oh, it's the Lions,
yeah.
though. The Lions are hot, though, right? Aren't they?
Nah, dude. they're on a downward trend.
Oh, no.
They got beat up by the Packers.
Yeah.
So this is not looking good for us in that Packers Bears. Like they are gonna shit all over us. Packer fans are gonna be smiling their smug cheese curd filled smile. Gonna piss me off.
Jesus, man. Why don't you tell us how you really feel? Jesus. My God.
Cheese curds are delicious, though.
I've never had them.
What?
Yeah, I never had cheese curds before.
I'm getting you cheese curds, my friend.
No, I don't need them. I don't like cheese.
Oh yeah. You're right.
It's not because of the diet though. It's just I never was a big fan of cheese, like just pure cheese. Like I've had cheese strings, and that's too much for me. I know, right? It's weird.
It's too much for me.
Okay, here's the weird irony of all of this. I love mozzarella sticks though.
Scumbag.
I'm all over the place. I mean, I know.
I gobble out some cheese sticks.
I don't like cheese sticks, but I'll take mozzarella sticks. I don't know why. It's just, yeah. You know what's funny though too? Every time I order a pizza, I always tell them light on cheese. And it's always light. Like it's not like it's just kind of not necessarily sprinkled, but
you're a sauce guy?
I don't even say I'm a sauce guy. I just don't know why I just don't like it. And, it's not like it's always has been this way. I loved regular pizza for the longest of time. And all of a sudden, I just like, after I got older, I was just like, I don't really like that as much cheese as what I used to. Like,
interesting.
I don't know what's wrong.
If anything, my love for cheese has only grown.
Aren't you lactose intolerant?
I have no idea, dude. I mean, I can't have too much dairy. I like, excuse me, if I have too much ice cream, like my stomach and my insides are going to be destroyed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I can't do that. But I don't know if that's the sugar or the.
It's a lot of different things.
Whatever.
A lot of different moving
multiple
parts.
Factors there, yeah.
Yeah.
I just never gone. I should probably get tested or something. Like, because my dad is. So.
But you can eat pizza and you're fine, right?
I can eat all kinds of things with cheese.
Okay, so I don't think you're lactose
I can just
intolerant.
eat straight cheese and had no issues.
Oh, okay. So I don't think you're lactose intolerant at all. It's very interesting. I mean, but yeah, because like I have a friend who is heavy lactose intolerant, but he loves pizza. He just refuses to give it up. And then
sounds like one of my friends from college who is lactose intolerant and milkshakes.
Oh God! What?
You're just playing with fire there.
Yeah, milkshakes. Will not give up milkshakes.
Oh my God! Has he gambled and lost?
To save her life.
That's a
gambled and lost every single time.
Oh my God!
It's not even a gamble at this point in time. It's just like, look,
no, they know what they're in for.
Yo.
And we tried to be like, all right, we need to put you on a diet, and the minute it ended, milkshake right in hand.
Oh
She's like,
my
you
God.
learned nothing.
What is it like? Did she say why she likes milkshakes so much that she just can't, like, you know?
I can't blame her, because we have this place called Cookout, and they're known for their milkshakes, and their milkshakes are very, very good. But I don't know, if I was lactose intolerant. Actually, no, I'd probably risk it too, because their milkshakes are really good.
you can't even judge. Just like that's to that point.
Yeah,
It's like,
I couldn't even.
Like, to be honest, I'd probably do the same.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm just I would have to be like, I don't even know. Like well, for me, you know what's funny? When it comes to milkshakes, it's either milkshakes. No, it's not even milkshakes. It's malts. I love malt. Like,
Malt's good.
Yeah, malts are better than me.
I love that stuff. It's great. That's like one of the few sweets that I will partake in, is like ice cream, malts, milkshakes, things like that. Really delicious, but I can't have too much because the sugar will destroy my stomach.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like it'd be a nightmare.
Cookie dough, let's go.
No, I know. I never liked cookie dough. No, I mean,
I love cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough. I'll eat mint. I'm one of those freaks that likes mint chocolate chip.
No, that's you're black. No, but you're black. I mean, that's basically like the official. That's the official flavor.
He's like, it's like a black person liking menthol cigarette, right?
It's just like Newports. Yes, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, dude, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Mostly,
I don't know. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
That is a thing.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I'm not
a fan of mint chocolate, but I have noticed that it appears to be a cultural favorite.
It really is, yeah. I can tolerate a little bit of it. Like, I can have maybe one scoop and I'm good. But like, no, I can't have a lot of it.
It's one of those flavors that get beefed about in the community. Like, when people were like, "Do you put salt and sugar in your grits?" And once again, it's.
Oh, you don't like
I'm
grits?
not a fan of grits either.
I can't.
I don't really like the texture of it.
Thing for me.
I think it's a texture thing. Yeah, it's definitely a texture thing.
Usually, I've had it both sweet and savory.
I like it spicy, so I just put Tabasco and some salt on it, and then that's.
Yeah, there's ways of masking it, but the texture of it is just like,
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But then again, though, too, like I did get what's it called? Shit, what was it? Oh, the go-to ice cream was cookies and cream. I like. It doesn't matter where.
I like
where
sherbets. I think sherbets are my favorite.
Which kind? Like, does it matter?
All of them.
All
of them. I used to eat rainbow sherbet.
Ooh.
Yeah. I ate like a tub of freaking orange sherbet ice cream, dude. Like, sherbet is like my kryptonite.
Do you like?
Good.
Do you like Neapolitan?
Do
you like Neapolitan?
Neapolitan? What is that?
That's the. Oh, what's up, Scyther? Orange sherbet. Okay, yeah, orange sherbet was pretty tight, I will say.
Yes.
The Neapolitan was like, you know, there's a brick of chocolate, a brick of strawberry, and I believe a brick of vanilla.
So like, I'm not a big fan of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And like, here's the weird thing. And ask any of the girls, and they'll be like, he's a filthy liar. And I will gobble up chocolate, but I do not like. So like, I'm weird. I don't like the smell of chocolate. It's too thick. And it like reminds me of sticky, like, just, it's too thick. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I will absolutely eat it. But I typically stay away from chocolate if I had options.
I see. I mean, I'm kind of the same way. I'm not a big fan. Like, chocolate's not my go-to, but if it's around, I don't mind eating it. But if it's not, I won't be like, let me go to a store and let me get a candy bar or some kind of.
I like real chocolate. Real chocolate's good. It's the fake chocolate and that smell and like, I don't like it.
You know, I never really thought about the smell though. I never really noticed.
I'm very much a smell person, so like,
yeah.
You know, you can call me Tanjiro.
Tanjiro.
We watched it. I'll talk.
Wait, what happened?
I have no idea.
Oh, it just glitched.
You clearly are a Decepticon.
Yeah.
Am I sounding like that right now?
No, you sound normal.
You sound fine right now.
I'm trying to get the Zencaster, but it's not
I thought
letting
it was
me in.
me.
Oh,
Wait, what? Yeah,
yeah.
you haven't completely got into Zencaster yet either.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's not letting me in. It's saying like it says, "Hi, what's your name?" And then like try clicking on join, it gives me it's not letting me click on it.
Maybe get
Do I
out.
already do I have a session already open? Let me see.
I don't know. Or there might be a pop-up window or something that you have to click behind, like your browser or whatever. Scyther, are you
Oh,
playing Borderlands?
I do have one. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
B2 mic, voice input one. Okay, allow audio playback. Okay, it's still not taking my voice. I don't know why it's not letting me take my voice. Why it's not taking it.
Do you have, because your voice is coming through Electron, isn't it?
No, it's not coming through Electron.
It's going through just voice meter.
It's going through voice meter. It's going through voice meter B2.
For some reason, it's not registering.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's this is like something new. It's like it's been like that for the past month or so. I don't know what I've done. You know what? Like I said, just do it. Just record y'all's too. Then I'll just use mine.
Yeah.
Then one day you and I just need to sit down and see what's up.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, I'm gonna start the recording. Let me know when you started recording on what's it called.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start right. Meow.
Oh, man, I'm starting to get like I used to hate whey protein, but man, I'm in like down in these things like they're nothing now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's all about. Whey protein.
It's just protein. It's just liquid protein. Just like just a powder that you put in the water, then you shake it up, then it's like it could be a replacement meal.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
not weird, but like
it is weird. It is weird. You're like freaking weirdo.
I don't know. I know that's the thing. People do that. I just, you know what I mean. Like I'm not there yet. I need to get there.
Yeah, it's really crazy. But no, once you get into it. Well, my flavor is cookies and cream, which is actually tastes pretty close to it. It's not exactly it, but it is there. It's pretty close.
So, do you drink it at room temperature? Do you drink it on ice, or do you warm it up?
I have it. It's always cold water, all the time.
All right.
God, I
no
can't
ice.
Imagine. No ice. I don't need ice because I get it from a dispenser. The dispenser is always cold.
Dispenser. Oh,
yeah,
like at the gym?
No, right here in my house.
Oh, because you have because it's a powder.
Yeah, it's a powder. Yeah,
I don't
like the pre-made ones is a ripoff because they charge so much just for like so little, and it's like, and they only give you like a 4-pack of it, and you're paying like almost $12 to $13 for 4.
Ooh,
and I'm
that's
just
crazy.
Like, you can buy a whole jug for $50, and then it's like it's good for 30 days, so you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. So no,
yeah,
I don't mess around. Okay, here we go. I know. And that's a fun fact by Davis Green on training. There you go. All right, here we go. Welcome to the CFG Game Cast, episode number 278, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers alike to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream a new episode every week and release it on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking, following, or subscribing to our Twitch page, twitch.tv/CFG Games, or on our YouTube page, YouTube at the CFG, or go to our main website, confreaksgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today, I got my two awesome co-hosts. I got Pop in the second seat. What's going on, Pop? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I had a busy week of adulting, as I mentioned last week, where, I was like, for the next couple of days, it would be pretty busy. But all of that is squared away. And now I'm just counting down the days to not only my trip to San Diego next month, but to my birthday, which is on the 29th.
Nice.
Not really sure what my family has planned, but they did surprise me with a new throw blanket. I do like my blankets, especially as someone who's anemic and loves to stay warm. been practicing speed runs for trying to get submissions together because I honestly just want to have stuff submitted and just relax while I'm in San Diego. I don't want to think about being like, oh, I got to get this video done. I'm not going to have time. No, it's just going to be done. When submissions open, I'm going to submit. And then when they close, I won't have to worry about it because I've already submitted.
Are you gonna take the whole week off? Like, are you, like for TwitchCon? Are you just gonna take it easy as much as possible, or like what's the plan? Yeah, or is there a plan?
So, fun fact, the week that TwitchCon occurs is right in the middle of fall break. So technically the class that I teach would only have one meeting, but they've already gotten accustomed to some weeks we have Zoom lectures and other weeks they just have to review the lecture notes on their own, and they've been doing pretty well about that. I do kind of have to get on them to remind them to do the attendance discussion board because some people were just like, I'm sorry, I missed class that day. And I'm just like, I need y'all to like
focus.
Yeah, lock in.
Like be a man, be a man. Just go and just do what you need to do. Just stop.
Right, just, and it's not even the discussion board was hard, and I guess some of them probably thought, well, I have to get this question right. It was just a true or false question. It doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. Just say something so I know that you were online that day, or check the Canvas to do your assignments and stuff for that day.
You someone like just message just says lizard on the on the chat. It's like there you go, there you go. But that's good. Hey, but you know what, Pop?
What's up?
You know the person who would eat all of the strawberry and white vanilla inside the Neapolitan, leave the chocolate behind?
Who?
The 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Chilling, my friend. We went, Blizzard also and I went and saw Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1. I saw there were some people complaining about the length of it being 2.5 hours. I would have taken a whole, give me more. Give me more. I'm on the opposite end of that.
Wait, that movie was more. 2.5 hours?
Yes.
That's
it
awesome.
was. It was awesome.
You don't even see anime movies that long. That's really awesome.
You barely see movies these days that long. So, it was great. Again, it's supposed to be 3 parts, so it makes sense. I know part 2 is going to be super juicy as well. This one had me laughing. We cried. We had a great time. It was everything that having read the manga, being able to see it visualized and whatnot was awesome. They had some great, it was really cinematic for it being like, dude, it was just like, it hit so many notes. We were in the very back as well, little recliner seats. We went down to the South Point, so it was only in select theaters at select times. They had the English sub, and then they had the dub. So typically I would go sub, but I figured it'd be easier. Let's be real, for both of us, if it was just dub. So,
for both,
so we went ahead and did that. But I'll go back when it actually releases, and I'll go back and watch the sub as well. But that was awesome. Borderlands 4 came out. I've been jumping into that. We're gonna be conversing a little bit about that as well here a little later. And then just being an all-around clown Bears fan here. Again, terrible showing today against the Lions. We got our butts whooped. I don't even know what we do at this point in time as a team. We are going to get absolutely demolished by everybody in our division. So big sad about that. But, we out here. We're doing things. We're doing stuff.
Okay. That
makes you feel any better. No team in any sport will have a worse record than the Rockies. They're in the MLB. Yeah.
I love it. I actually have a bet that on the White Sox not having the worst record of this season. I put it in before the season started.
The White Sox to be the worst record?
To not be the worst record. Because they had it the year before. I think they still got the all-time worst record. Because they only won 41 games, I think, last year.
162?
Yeah.
Currently at all time. The Rockies are definitely going through it right now.
What's the Rockies? No. What's the Rockies record right now?
I think
41 to 108.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Well, they
Yeah.
needless to say it's a reconstruction year.
There's like there's
Yeah.
like 15 games left or something, 14, 15 games left. So like
Something like that.
they have time to make it at least not get like an all time. So like
it wasn't even
but
close.
not looking
21
good
to
for them.
52 for Chicago and Detroit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's what I said, dude. Yeah.
They were playing like Detroit was trying to get BCS points. They were trying to get number one.
Apparently they were pissed that the Packers beat them, so they had to come out and show out on us. And you know, we had moments of looking good, but clearly there are a lot of issues. Penalties being a major one as well, dude. You cannot win games when you're getting 100+ yards in penalties. But again, this is not surprise. This is supposed to be part of the rebuild. There are some positives to take away, but this is going to be a painful season, especially going against the Packers. I hate you, Jerry Jones.
Okay. Wow.
Because the Michael Parsons trade at the end there, giving them to the Packers. What is that? That's ridiculous. He played around with Micah Parsons.
Could have called Chicago. Chicago said no. We didn't need it. Keep that in mind. Man. As for me,
what
man.
What about you, Davis?
No, dude. I know, just going on. Dude, I'm doing good. I'm like I am still siphoning over. I got sick on the back end of last week, so I wasn't able to get all the interviews and stuff in because Vin has been going like ham on the interviews for PAX West, and then also your review for the controller as well. By the way, I've been playing with the Victrix controller.
I have as well.
Man, I am like, oh, you have it flipped, or was it like that originally?
No. This is how.
That's how it was. Okay.
Yeah, but I want to change out the control. I am gonna do some changing out here just after some playing.
I am loving the feel of this. It feels good. The D-pad, I'm actually surprised about the D-pad.
I need to change out. Hold on, where is it? I have it. I have it right here. Yeah, I want to change out to this.
Oh, the regular, the regular one.
Oh yeah,
the regular D-pad. Yeah, and then maybe put a longer, because like what I'm finding, and again, this is the first time I'm really using an Xbox controller. It feels small in my hands, and it hurts my hands a little bit actually. And I don't know what it is, and I said something about that and just the weight, and I think that might be just me being spoiled from the DualSense and how thick and meaty it feels. Yeah. But the controller is great though. Like I'm loving doing the customization, the trigger, messing around with the 5-stop trigger stuff and whatnot as well. So getting really putting it through its paces.
I think the feel of it's less bulkier than the Pro Revolution, I will say, but it definitely feels good. I mean, I've used the Revolution for my PS5, but I've been using the Victrix one for my PC, and I've been loving it. I've been playing Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra exclusively on that controller, and I've been loving it. Like it's been it's been feeling really good. So, which by the way, that's why I've been playing. I haven't even touched Rivals yet, the new season of Rivals yet. Because I've just been going ham in this game, which by the way, I will say this is it irritates me because like I don't know what Bandai Namco is doing when it comes I didn't know what their expectations was for this game because like the servers are such for day one, it's been so bad. It's the worst. It's
still going on, dude. I don't know how many games I've gotten kicked out of, lost SR because I was kicked from it, or like somebody else, it just freezes. Like, dude, it's.
Have you heard about it? Have you heard about it, Pop? Yeah, because this is really bad. Okay, so basically, so you can get there's several. Well, at the day one it was probably at its worst because day one you could get in the match, then you could do the whole match, you could play the whole round, you win. You go to try to get to the next page, it kicks you out because there's a network error code 1 1330 or something, or 1001. I can't remember, but yeah. And then when it does that, you lose. You'll lose points from it regardless because it's technically a disconnect. And then what's weird is that I think the worst one is when you're in the middle of the match, then the server desyncs from your controllers, so everyone goes one direction. They keep on going straight until it gets disconnected.
Oh no.
Yeah. So then when that disconnects, it kicks everyone out of the game. Both sides completely kicks everyone out of the game. But you can't get back in the game until the match itself times out. And then the timeout timer for that is 15 to 20 minutes. So,
oh my god!
These are the
This
weirdest
is also
things.
happening on PlayStation because I'm playing on PlayStation. I'm not even playing it on PC.
Oh yeah, I'm playing on PC.
Experiencing the exact same things.
Yeah, it's terrible. And I was just like, wow, how are you? Like, I want to put money in on this, but because of how bad this is, like how annoying that these issues are, which is worse, which is even weirder because this issue did not exist in the beta. It wasn't kicking you out so randomly. I don't know what the heck they did. Yeah, so I don't understand it, and to be honest with you, it's really limiting my faith in it. But if you do play a game of it, it's just so fun. It's fun to play. It's really fun to play. Smitty just started but I've been going ham. I've been lab working all the characters just to see how they all work, and it's really, really interesting. So no, I mean, I'm gonna mess around with it some more before I go back into Rivals and need to before I start getting sweaty in that, and then just go and experience this. Hopefully, the new season. I guess you would consider this to be season 0. In this, they don't really call it anything, but they said that the new season starts in 9 days or something. So I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
kind of thing.
Exactly. Yep.
So yeah, but
I
we'll
can't
see.
believe you grinded out that much, G. That's crazy,
dude. I've been going ham, dude. I've been messing around with it, and then I've figured out who the characters I like, who the characters I don't like, and it's just, the good counters, the card system. I figured out how the card systems work, which is really what the best combos for certain deals. I've been going pretty good on all of that. So yeah,
we'll have to have a conversation because I don't think I understand card stuff.
Yeah.
I know they're there. I don't know exactly how I'm getting them. I think it's killing some of the people the NPCs that come in, and the importance of that. But I've also had people grief and just sit at the beginning and not do anything, and you're sitting there getting beat up. That's so annoying. Happens
all the time. And then the worst are the feeders, the ones that just keep on going in and they don't learn their lesson, and then so they're super. They're three levels up. You can't do anything about it.
It's well, you're basically pointless in this game now because everybody's gonna smash you.
Everyone's going to die because of your stupidity and your mistakes.
It's look, you've gotten everyone killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So no, loving the game. Definitely gonna still gonna be playing it. I'm probably gonna play it after I'm done here, but we'll see how this is gonna go. But we got that. Now y'all don't want to talk about who my favorite Dragon Ball Z character is, because we all clearly know it's Oob. So let's get there. Let's get to the noble rigmarole that we like to talk about each and every week. So each of us chooses a topic or discussion in the world of video games. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry, and we do not want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners on Twitch, on YouTube, to be a part of the conversation as always. So if there's something that you're wanting to type in or something you're wanting to add to whatever we talk about, by all means, type it inside the chat. We will go and talk with you and go from there. So, Smitty, even though I didn't tell you, what are you bringing to the table, my friend?
We had to talk about it. A meaty Nintendo Direct drop this past Friday. It was interesting. Number one, this was before the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. So I figured that there would be something about it. I was hoping that there would be a 3D Mario game announcement. Unfortunately, we did not get that. However, we did figure out that both Mario Galaxies will be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, along with a Super Mario Galaxy movie,
Yeah, it's a
or
sequel.
essentially the second, Super Mario Brothers movie. Chris Pratt, the whole gang, back. I'm not familiar with. I never played Galaxy
I
or
never did
any of
either.
that, so like knowing that this movie is coming out, which is tentatively April 3rd, 2026. I think I might try to grind through. I think I might have Galaxy, at least the first one.
It kind of pisses
And
me off with that though when you think about it.
what do you mean?
Because okay, so like I don't. How long ago was it? I was gonna say to you, Pop. But I don't think you know either. But like you remember, like recently they did a recently didn't they do a re-release of the 3D Mario's, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, and Mario. There was like it was a 3-pack.
Mario 64?
Yeah. So
I think I have that. I'm pretty sure I have that, dude.
you have that? Okay, so
Yeah, I'm pretty
didn't
I
sure.
have the game. Yeah.
wasn't Galaxy wasn't Galaxy one of the
think
games?
it was. I think
Okay.
it was.
And then so like
Yeah.
that's what kind of upsets me. It's kind of like so what and then they said that they stopped selling that and now they're re-releasing it as a re-release but they're packaging it with Mario Galaxy 2. I mean that's it's kind of it's kind of annoying. I love the fact that that it's coming to the to the Switch too. I think it's a great thing, but my god, dude, like that's almost like what's called Last of Us levels. That is Last of Us levels, essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
They're getting there. If they do a re-release of Super Mario Galaxy. They make it available in the freaking Nintendo Switch Online library. I don't know if it's there or not.
I'm gonna have to take a look.
I don't
but
think it is. I don't think it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
if
sorry.
it ends up there, then
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry. I kind of got your.
No, you're fine. I just expected a little more, outside of that. We got to see Metroid Prime 4. That looked great. Motorcycles. Samus being a badass. I know people are ready for that, so that looked fantastic.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that one too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
It feels a little weird to me. I mean, well, have you played any of the other Metroids before? Like any of them?
Like I played like the old school Metroids. I
Like
have
the
not
2D
kept
ones?
up with.
But not Prime.
Yeah,
Okay, fair
not
enough.
Prime.
Yeah, so like Prime, like Metroid's feel is not open world, and I mean, maybe it's just me being like the old school, the OG when it comes to this kind of thing, but like.
Mhm.
Metroid's thing is like you're kind of in a claustrophobic kind of little like small area kind of deals, like a lot of random stuff is coming at you and stuff. I don't think Metroid feels like that same kind of mechanic works when you have open world in the way of like how don't get me wrong, the bike looks sick as fuck, but like the land and stuff, like going in the desert, if it's traversal, like if it's just traversal, fine. But if it's just like more open world moving like that, I don't know if I'm down with it. But then also the world itself seemed pretty plain. There was virtually nothing in that video, out there in it myself. But when you saw the things that she was attacking, I was like, this is what I was looking for. This is what I was expecting more for for Prime. Yeah, so I'm a little worried to see kind of where this goes, because when you think about it, this game has been in the making for 7 to 8 years. In the middle of the process, they had to redo it. You remember that? They were like,
yeah.
They said they scrapped the original idea and they had to start from scratch again. And I was just like, okay, well, that's not good. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm kind of scared, but maybe I'm just being paranoid.
No, I think that's fair. I mean, that's kind of. I feel like that's kind of how I feel about the, because Donkey Kong Bonanza, they unveiled a paid DLC that's kind of like a roguelike, and it's like, that's what you guys decided to do, like this, like I don't know. For some reason it just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, it definitely rubs me the wrong way. Yeah.
It feels very cash grabby, and like instead of giving like more story, or you know what I mean, whatever, like something like this, and like I don't even know how much it costs, but like I was like meh. I was like, whatever. I'm not, you know, like whatever. Obviously a big one, Pokemon. I'm gonna totally butcher this. Pokopia?
No, I think you're
Pokemon
right.
Pokopia. Okay.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean that totally makes sense. People are gonna gobble that up so hard.
Yeah.
Pokemon, people are gonna gobble that up. Cozy gamers are gonna gobble that up in that universe. Like, I was like, I'm sure that is, that is absolutely huge news. In terms of that, there are some other ones. I love seeing Dynasty Warriors Origins, and they've got a DLC that's going to be coming out as well. There's that Yoshi. What was it? Yoshi in the Mysterious Book. So
that looked pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's like Yoshi's gonna get some flower or get their flowers here. To be honest, when I was watching the thing, I totally missed that. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it.
What do you mean? You like missed the trailer, or you missed?
Yes, the whole everything. I completely missed that.
Wow,
that announcement. I don't know how.
That's funny.
The virtual boy thing. Get out of here. It was unsuccessful back in the day. What are you doing? Please. I don't even have to say this, I don't think, but people
they're feeding
are not
off of
gonna,
this
once again, buy it. Why?
Yeah,
they're not gonna do it.
They're going to do it. It's going to sell out.
You think people will do it?
Oh
no,
yeah, they're going to. They're absolutely going to do it. Are you kidding me, Smitty? This company sold cardboard and it sold an alarm clock.
Right.
There's no way. There's no way that that is not going to sell, especially for all these Nintendo collectors. Like, so you know bad. What? I like when I saw that. First off, I was like thinking to myself, oh yeah, when they said, oh, they're going to release the 14 games on the Virtual Boy, it's like, wait, wasn't there only 14 games on the Virtual Boy? And then like out of the 14, there were like 2 that were really good. I'll be like, what? Like, you're really gonna? I'm mind boggled on it. Have you ever played Virtual Boy, Pop?
I have not, but I've definitely seen people play it.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing about Virtual Boy. You remember okay. First off, I have one. I have the original one. I have an original one. And the original one, there is a disclaimer, and it's still probably going to be the same to this day. To the disclaimer is that you can only play 15 minutes at a time because it's red. Everything is infrared. And it's straining your eyes, and you're putting your eyes right in front of this visor to give that 3D look. And they say that you should only play this 15 minutes at a time. And I'm like thinking to myself, so you're gonna re-release this terrible system, and you're gonna put that same effect on like your Switch 2, your Switch and your Switch 2. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense to me. But like, I
would say color me surprised, but I'm not surprised.
I know, right? It's crazy. I don't know what to say about that. It looked terrible. Then there was a cheaper version, the cardboard version that they were selling it too. You remember? Oddly enough,
the Labo.
Yeah.
The Labo version. That was
they
like, wow.
sold people cardboard.
They sold
and people
bought
cardboard.
It.
That was insane. They did it. Those crazy SOBs did it, and they got away with it too.
They did. You know how fast they were in and out? They were like,
Labo, okay, what the hell's that?
It literally was like a month. It was like, here's the starter pack, here's all the different kinds of accessories, and then the next month they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't sell cardboard. We're a video game company. Who the hell do you think you are? It's hilarious.
I did get pumped for Mario Tennis Fever.
Yes.
I was a fan of Mario Tennis. So like seeing a new generation of it, that will be a day one pickup for me as well, because I was a fan of that. It looked great. I think it's gonna be super cool. I'm still like the Hyrule Warriors, like
Did you
That
play the first one?
I haven't played any of them.
Oh, okay.
I hate them.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
wow.
I'm so serious.
Please.
It's part of this is because I like Warriors game, but Nintendo does this weird thing where they add some kind of like weird gimmick. Like in one of them, uh, you have to like control. This is the one that came out after Breath of the Wild, but you have to control like the divine beast or whatever. And I'm like, I don't like this. This slows the pace of how a Warriors game is supposed to feel. And honestly, if you
Mm.
judge me for like not liking the Hyrule Warrior games, I don't care. If you like them, cool. It's just as someone who's played many a Warrior games, I do not like it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Okay, that's good
if
to
you're
know.
yeah, if you're a fan of Musos, I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, if it was between Hyrule Warriors or Dynasty Warriors, the one that you played, I would always go Dynasty Warriors because it's made by
Yeah.
the same company. The
Right.
only difference is
Yeah.
that they got the IP, but Dynasty Warriors is more feels not as like locked up, I would say.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, the Hyrule Warriors has always felt like super locked up for me, and I don't know if it's because Nintendo's like, here's what you can and can't do. I just don't like the additional things that, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo had a say in this. The additional things they make you do in Hyrule Warriors, because I'm just like, nothing about controlling this giant machine screams
Mhm.
Muso.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah,
Totally agree.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Interesting. All right. No, I knew there was a reason that I had never really messed around with it. Dragon Quest 7 reimagined.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
looks
gonna be
pretty
wild.
cool. That is
Um,
gonna be.
I was almost gonna get a Switch 2 until I saw that it was coming to other platforms.
Oh,
I was
it's
like, oh,
yeah.
I
There's no
guess
way they were going to be on Switch 2. Only on
Yeah,
Switch
no.
2.
Yeah, no, it's coming to other platforms. Cause at first it was like, I was like, oh, I guess it's time for me to get Switch 2, and then I saw the other platforms. I'm like, oh, never mind. I can't wait.
False alarm. Sorry,
Yeah.
but it's kind of funny because I have a love hate relationship with Dragon Quest 7 because Dragon Quest 7 was the reason why I haven't played any Dragon Quest for a long time. Yeah,
Wow.
because their system had their battle system had a ratio had a percentage like system, which if you grind like I do, then it is virtually impossible to beat the bosses at one point in time because you don't have strong enough weapons to take them out.
No.
Which happened twice when I didn't even mean to the second time. And I was like, okay, I'm done.
Oh no.
I'm willing to try it again though. I mean the remake
give it
looks
a try
pretty
again.
good. Yeah.
It does
The
look
remake-
pretty good.
Yeah, the remake
It
looks really
looks
good.
really, really good.
And maybe that I know of Dragon Quest, but like do they fall do you have to play them?
No.
No,
They're-
there's a
they're all
different
different stories.
protagonist
Oh.
each time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't link up
Ah,
together.
Interesting. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. You could start in any of them. Well, I'll take that back because 2 and 3 do 2, 3, and was it 5? No. Yeah, 2 and 3 do connect with each other.
Okay.
That's why they released Dragon Quest 3D 2D remake, and then they're going to be releasing another Dragon Quest one that comes out soon, and then those two connect. And then Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are just standalones that are going to come out. They're going to come out together. So that's
Oh, right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So that's how that works. But yeah, for the most part, you don't have to start at the very beginning and then go to.
I know 4 through 6 are kind of like its own saga.
Mm.
Yeah, it's all weird, but it's yeah, you don't need to play all of them side to side like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Linked Banner of the Spark looked interesting. It was kind of like a what was it? Like a linked Banner of the Spark. It's it's a rogue. It has like the roguelike feel, but I think there's like survival elements to it as well.
Okay.
It's yeah, it seemed pretty interesting. That one I remember caught my eye for sure. Some of the other things that we all knew about, but I wanted to see what you guys thought of it. If there was anything that maybe I didn't mention that really caught your guys' eye. There was a lot there, and it was an hour long direct, which their directs are pretty concise and they're not typically long. or so. Like I knew that there was just going to be a ton of announcements and news and things of that nature.
Well, like,
I wasn't expecting a new Fire Emblem, but what
yeah.
Oh, that's
caught
right.
my
That's
attention was
right.
the reaction afterwards, where people were just like, "Oh, he has locks. I'm sold." So now, like, other people who probably wouldn't have played Fire Emblem before this particular game are probably going to be interested in the series just a little bit because the protagonist isn't your typical, doesn't have your typical look.
I don't know. I mean, like the Dragon Fire Emblem FE didn't have a typical look either, with a weird like Colgate hairstyle with the red and the blue, and so like half red, half.
Oh no,
half
when I
blue
say not the
kind of
typical
nonsense.
look, I just mean this pro tag has dark skin. It's just...
I don't. Yeah, I think the setup on this one is a lot better than they've had in a
Oh,
long
absolutely.
time.
Like the last one they tried, I don't know
Was
what they were
bad.
thinking with that, but yeah.
It
But
was
this
really
one
bad.
absolutely looks it looks good, and it's
Yeah,
even the hair looks fine.
I really want to try Three Houses because everyone tells me Three Houses is the best, is one of the good ones to check
It
out.
is.
And yeah, so I need to mess with that one. But yeah, I mean, overall, I was a little disappointed. And this is my own personal take on it. Because of a couple of things. One, I think the fact that these for instance, these remasters that they're doing, like, I mean, Super Mario Wonder, great game. Now there's a Switch 2 version, and then the thing that they're adding to it is going to be a new mode that is just going to be like for teammate, and then they're going to just drive this price up for that game.
I can see my
sickening
friends
to
in
me.
360p, buddy. All right,
exactly.
So,
like
what?
Yeah, it's scummy, man. It just reminds me of what's it called, Mario Party, and then the add-on to Jamboree TV.
Yes.
Like that like you pay $20
Which nobody
for what?
purchased. Not a single person purchased.
It was garbage, man. And then on top of that, there was also DLC that was announced for a game that's not even out yet, which was Pokemon ZA. And then they decided to say, oh, we're going to be releasing the Mega Dimensions DLC that's going to be coming out soon. They didn't give a time or when that's going to come out, but they know that ZA is coming out on October 10th. But then yet they announced that there's going to be paid DLC for it. And I'm just like, what are y'all doing here, man? I like it. Just kind of like it's making me kind of worried about like the place of the direction Nintendo's going. Not because of this in general, but just on the direct. Like, for instance, did you know how many like little tchotchkes that they were selling? Like, you remember the talking flower that was inside Wonder? Now you can have a physical talking flower that will randomly say things now. Like, it was like you really need this.
Unplug that thing so quick.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things that they're doing.
Secret. There is no plug.
Yeah, there is no plug. There is no plug, indeed. I know, right? And then like they're selling the storybook from Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 or whatever that Rosario was reading. It's like, what is happening? I know, it's just so weird that like on the direction that they're going, and like you said, the Virtual Boy
commerce.
Yeah. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like where it's going to how this is coming.
I was a little surprised by this direct because with it being Mario's anniversary, and this isn't me being like, you know, a Sega head or like a Final Fantasy head, but I've noticed that with the other two companies, when it's time for their anniversary, they not only do a remaster or a remake, but they also come up with a new title. So I was really surprised to not see an actual new like mainline Mario title at all. Just nothing but remakes. I mean, if you want to count Yoshi as mainline, sure. I'm not really buying it, but it was really shocking to me to not see, you know, it's Mario's 40.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, there's no new title. Another shocking thing was I think Nintendo and Sega are actually beefing again because not one Sonic game was announced. There's not one announcement. There was no Sonic at this direct. In fact, there have been no Sonic at the previous direct and then none at this one, which was pretty funny.
Because they're making Sonic Cross Worlds and they're feeling threatened for their Mario Kart. That's why. At least that's what I like to think. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, like, I guess one of the cool things was that Resident Evil, the 7, 8, and 9 will be coming to the Switch too, which is cool.
Yeah.
I will say. That I mean, for to say that they can hang with the like, especially getting a day one release on Resident Evil 9 Requiem, is going to become like, it's not, there's not going to be any like 6 months in between the original version and that to come out. It's coming out the same exact day as everyone else out. Pretty impressive, I will say.
Yeah.
So then but the one I was really hyped about, oddly enough, was Fatal Frame 2 remake, which is the best Fatal Frame in my opinion. So that's going to be a good one to check out. But that's not an exclusive, so I'm not really counting that for a Nintendo win or not. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, there was really no hype moment, I would say, that this direct gave me. It just
I could see that, dude.
Yeah, it just gave me more worry. Kind of pisses me off. Like, to what Pop's point, yeah, it's surprising that they did 30 minutes of like about Mario's 40th anniversary, but no announcement for anything new that's coming in. I mean, it's been, when you think about it, it's been 7 years from the last 3D Mario game. Which is crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe they didn't have, I can't believe, you're right. I cannot believe they didn't announce a new, like, we're on a new generation of console for them as well. And it's like, there's still no main, like, Super Mario Brothers game.
Yeah.
Kirby and Donkey Kong have gotten new mainline games on these new gen console for Nintendo. It is just like, oh, have they?
He's not 40? Like, you just gonna toss them aside like that? Like, what?
Not even an announcement, but rather, like, if they're not announcing it now, then we know we're not gonna get something in 26. So it's gonna probably be like 27. Yeah, I know. I mean, they may be working on something, but maybe they're not in the works of it. I like to believe that they do, because I mean, Mario's still the face of Nintendo. Besides, like, the Pokemon companies getting paid, they're getting way more. But still, it's like. Mario is Nintendo at this point, so like, I don't understand. Like, I guess the good thing is that he's getting his flowers with the new Mario Brothers movie that they announced, but the fact of the matter is, we're still waiting for a 3D Mario game. I mean, it's still like, people want a 3D Mario game. Then they will charge like $80, and then people will not begrudgingly say yes to it, because it's been so long. So who knows, man? It's So like I said, it was a meh direct. I kind of there was a lot of parts where it kind of pissed me off. Virtual Boy, just wow. I don't even understand.
Yeah,
crazy.
I was like, why would you bring that garbage back, dude?
And is that a part of the Nintendo? Like, you have to be an online member for, or can you buy the games? Like, are they still in the games separate? That's another thing. Because, like, if we're gonna,
no, I think because you have to use your Switch too, right? And I think it's part of one of the. Is it part of the Nintendo Plus or whatever? Nintendo,
I don't know.
The online thing is.
Let me see, because I was wondering that too, because, like, if you're going to buy hardware for it, like,
you have to buy hardware for it.
You have to buy it, right? Like, you can't just.
Why would you do it though? Is my question.
I don't know.
Because, like, it's terrible. It was terrible then.
Yeah, but we're old enough to remember it. You got younger people that didn't experience it.
What would be appealing to that? Like, thinking about the red is hurting my eyes.
It is funny. Thinking about it just hurting your eyes. That's hilarious.
Like, receptor overload. Like, what?
This is hilarious.
Don't support that, people. Don't support that. That is terrible. They should have
Here we
never
go.
brought that back.
I'm on Tom's Hardware, and they say, no, this isn't an out-of-season April Fool's Day joke. The infamous Virtual Boy titles are coming to Nintendo Switch Online with a dedicated Virtual Boy accessory for Switch 2. No, seriously, this is real and coming February 17th of 2026. If you don't want to stump up for the full Virtual Boy accessory, there will be a cardboard alternative, which I suspect will be significantly cheaper. Yeah, that's the one I was saying. There's going to be a cardboard version.
There's going to be a Labo version of it?
That's what it's going to be, a Labo version. Yeah, essentially. Dude, not everyone's going to buy a physical Virtual Boy looking console for this because it's too that is easily going to be $150 easily.
That's insane, dude.
Even though there's no
That's insane. There's no way they can get away with this.
Oh, they're going to get away with it.
There's no way they can get away with this. They're selling the cardboard again, and people are going to buy it. Come on, people.
They're going to bring it, and they're going to be like, "Hey, we're going to be dishing out some ducats on this nonsense." So there you go.
We're done as a society. We can't take us out.
Sold out. I'm guaranteeing you, it's going to be sold out.
Oh my god!
Watch it,
dude. That's crazy.
It is
crazy.
It is September 14th, where Davis Green, is saying that the Virtual Boy Nintendo Classic is going to sell out because people are just gonna buy it because it's a Nintendo product.
They are villains. And people are idiots.
Yep.
I can't believe it. Don't. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's why that was a test run. They had to test run already. They're like, oh yeah, you can get this, but you don't need to get this super exclusive hardware. You can get the Labo. Look at that sticker. Look at that sticker. It's Nintendo. Okay. You could use that. You just throw your Switch 2 in there. You can also run Final Fantasy Intergrade.
I know, right? Oh, that would be freaking hilarious.
Oh, dude, Nintendo, they turned into
the villain. They clearly did. Good way to segue to my topic. I will say this because I too have something to talk about with Nintendo. And if you don't know, so Nintendo is already currently suing Palworld because of copyright infringement stuff. Ironically enough, those copyrights were made a year after the game was released, and then they're fighting in court for it. So hopefully Palworld will win this. I hope they're not going to settle. So hang in there, Palworld. But in the meantime, Nintendo has been busy bees about this, and then they opened up. They applied for broad patents in the United States as long as about 2 years ago at the latest till now, that were just now recently approved. And some of these patents are so vague, are pretty vague, but yet they are pretty specific for that some people were surprised that this even went through. So the patents specifically that Nintendo went with is that long story short, the patent was for in-game characters to be summoning others to battle. So they're using this as a leverage or stepping stone to kind of keep anyone in check, let alone Palworld in check, for any future games itself. These patents were approved in the U.S. So mind you, this isn't that they're applying for it. They did, and they were successful about it. So a lot of people are worried about it, and I don't blame them at this point. Not like a big AAA studio, but rather for indie studios per se. So like some of these companies, like companies that made games like Cassette Beast or like even like freaking what's it called? I want to say Slime Rancher, but it's not. I don't think that's right. But anyway, some of these smaller studios who do not have the army of lawyers that like some of these conglomerates do. Well, they don't even want to be in the same hemisphere towards all of this. Now, even though it's specific, there are certain things that they need to reach before it's going to be considered to be a breach of Nintendo's copyright. And there's 7 points that they have to go through. The 7 points were that it must be a PC, console, or other computing device, and the game is stored on a drive or similar storage medium. You can grow a character in a virtual space. You must be able to summon a character. They call it a sub-character, by which they mean it's not the player character, but for example, like a little monster or like a Pokemon itself, like you're at the Pokemon itself, not you as the character. Then it branches out with items 4 and 5 being mutually exclusive scenarios before reuniting again to item 6. So combining itself with combining items together to get to the next item slot, which is really weird why you would go that way. But then also summoning the sub character in a place where there already is another character that it will and then fight. So like a Pokemon battle or a battle itself, if you summon the character, it comes out like whatever out of a ball or whatever. That's the patent for Nintendo itself. then this alternative scenario is about summoning the sub character at the position where there's no other character to fight immediately. So this final step is about sending the sub character in a direction and then letting an automatic battle ensue with another character. It is not clear. That in itself is not clear, because what that's basically saying is that if you tell your sub character or your Pokemon, let's call them Pokemon. I hate calling it sub characters, but let's say you tell that Pokemon to go fight a character, like you command it to go attack something else, and then it starts a new battle. That is also part of that copyright as well. So like Ni no Kuni was like that. Like that was essentially like that too. In a way, you used your battle. You could either fight with your main character and go attack with it, or you could use your I forgot what they called the beast that you captured, and then instigate an attack for it. Those so like there's so many different specific steps. Even though these steps have to be all in that one deal, it just feels like it's still like to say that it's still a mechanic that wasn't created by Nintendo, but rather that Nintendo is saying you can't do it this way because this is what we've been doing for the past 30 years and stuff. It's just insane to me that this was approved. And what's funnier about it though too, that there's a link somewhere from Nintendo Life. They said that that the Pokemon's former chief legal officer believes Nintendo's latest patent will be ignored, which is hilarious to me. It's like you go through all that trouble. Yeah, I was like, I don't believe you, but like I think all that trouble to do it. But like, yeah, like but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people from the law firms are saying that they don't even understand how this was even passed in like when it came to this kind of deal. So like, I just wanted to get y'all's take, what y'all thought about this, because like I was like, wow, this is too much, man. This is insane.
How do you even how do you patent like a mechanic like that? I don't understand. Like then like if you allow something like this to go through, then people can go nuts on the breaking down elements and what can be patented and what, you know what I mean? Like it's this is too much. Not only that, but this affects, there's so many games that this, you know, just the how vague it is. There's so many games that this would fall under, and there's no way in hell those people are going to allow this to just sit, you know, and be a thing. But the fact, the way I see it, it's almost like like, you know, when it comes to replay and like, you know, there has to be enough evidence to be able to overturn what the original call is. So the fact that it's already been passed is like, and again, I don't know if that's how that works in law. That's just what I kind of think about when I think of a situation like this. And it's just like, damn, dude, like you kind of already put out that message, like, all right, you know, this is legal. And it's like, whoa, somebody's got to push back on this, because this doesn't, like, that can't be it. That can't be it. So it's crazy to me. I am. It's shocking. It is shocking.
Yeah. I mean, what about you, Pop? What do you think?
Well, and for those wondering, you could find the patent online, the full case of it. I looked at it, and you know, I'm kind of at this point where Nintendo's doing it, but also like shooting themselves in the foot, because the patent is easily disputable, especially if one of the OGs who came up with the whole concept before Pokemon came into existence decided to come out with another game, and they're just like, oh, you know what? We're gonna sue you, and then their patent gets revoked. Like patents are always getting like passed and then revoked. What I find interesting is that I think because Nintendo has so much of a microscope on them right now, with every, I don't even say questionable, but every side eyeing decision that they've made within the past couple of years, it, I I see people are starting to pay more attention. Now, I'm not with all the like doom and gloom where people be like, "Oh, what's gonna happen with Final Fantasy and blah blah blah." The bigger companies are gonna be fine. Like if they do something and Nintendo tries to come for them, Nintendo might go bankrupt, because it's just a terrible decision. Uh, and like what David says with the smaller companies, they don't have the, the strong arm of lawyers,
Mhm.
but I do hope that they find someone who is creative enough to be like, here the UI is just Pokemon based, and whatever they add to the game, they have enough to dispute. Uh, Honestly, I think it'll be funny if an indie company comes out with a game and then they end up disputing the patent and then it gets revoked from Nintendo. That would be the funniest clapback of all time.
It
Instead
would.
of one of the bigger companies doing the clapback and getting it revoked, I would really love to see an indie company like take a huge W.
I would make an indie game itself to just call it Pokemon, and then see what they do. But just to see. I mean, good night. Like, it's weird because we were already kind of salty about the Nemesis system,
Yeah,
with
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, right? And then but
Yep.
in a way, it's the same, but at the same time, it's a little different because the Nemesis system was created by them, but then they felt that they had ownership towards it, which they, in a way, was really dickish of them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But however, but to say that this is worse in the way because this was established things that was like it's like common sense on what you're trying to do, and then these are just outside elements. It's kind of like when you get a resource like a resource from somewhere else, and then say, hey, this would work perfectly in what I'm building, but then later on you're saying I'm going to copyright that said resource for me to do that specifically. You didn't create it,
Yep.
but you used it, and now you're
Right.
saying that now you're taking ownership of it, which is crazy to me. And I just don't understand like why they feel so threatened about this. Like they saw the numbers of Power World, they probably were like, oh well, that guess that means we actually have to work for Pokemon because we haven't been treating Pokemon with the respect that it needs, even though it's a pillar of our gaming
Facts.
side in general. But
Yep.
it's like, okay, so it's either we have to work harder or we'll just make it really hard for competition to compete with it. And they decided to say, okay, let's just do B, which I will not be like. Originally I was going to get Pokemon ZA, but I decided not to, not because of this, but just because the system itself isn't Pokemon. It's more like Arceus, which I don't have any issues with Arceus, but I just wanted to play a Pokemon game, so I won't get any of that. So it's just I just feel like this is such a cop out. Like when you think about Nintendo, especially the Nintendo that we grew up on, we saw this so much different kind of innovation, so much different kinds of things that they were just like, even though they were very exclusive, even though they still are very exclusive, they didn't they didn't care. They were like I've always said, and I've always mentioned with Nintendo saying that they go on the beat of their own drum. But now that they're doing this, just seems like it seems like they're worried for no apparent reason, which is so odd to me. And I don't. It just disappoints me on where they're going, like where this is going, where this is leading. The Nintendo Direct was already a hit on me, because it didn't really hype me up. The only thing that really hyped me up on Nintendo Direct was the Fire Emblem and the Mario Tennis. That was it. But like everything else, okay. But but yeah, so it just hurts. It just hurts to see this, and I hope like we were saying earlier, that companies just come and start making games that were already established, that uses something close to the system that they copyrighted, and then have that force Nintendo to fight them in court for it. Like we'll just see, hey, Monster Rancher's back. That after 30 years, it's coming back. It's like, oh no! It's like, what are you gonna do? What's Nintendo gonna do? Dragon Quest Monsters, man. We haven't seen the Dragon Quest Monsters in such a long time, like let alone that style. So that would be great, That's just like so many of these different games. Ni no Kuni 3, even though 2 was not that good, but Ni no Kuni 3, we'll just do it. Just bring it. Just bring all different versions of it. It just and then just so we have a chance for them to try and stop this nonsense, this ridiculousness,
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyways, it sucks. It sucks to hear. It sucks to check out. But anyways, but But anyways, Pop, why don't you close us out? What do you bring into the table?
I have another ridiculous moment. Um, so and Smitty might start punching air as I go through this, but Borderlands 4 came out this week, and there have been plenty of Steam reviews and other comments across social media platforms and in Reddit forums about the optimization for the game, especially on PC.
How
Randy
bad is
Pitchford, this
optimization?
oh, you're
That's
gonna
what's
find out.
crazy.
You're gonna find out.
Oh, sorry.
He, for those that don't know who Randy Pitchford is, CEO of Gearbox, so basically, CEO of Borderlands itself, um, puts out a tweet. The initial tweet is fine, where he's just like, we've had some work done to for players to tweak settings in order to get the mileage that players may need from their hardware. We're working on optimization. You don't have to wait for a patch to get a nice frame rate, but we'll give some tips and guidance along the way. So it starts off pretty strong, where he's just like, if you're running Windows 10, try this setting. And then the first red flag is Windows 10 is not optimized for gaming on modern hardware. So
Right.
at this point, it's just like, what is he considering modern? Um, and then as it continues on, it gets worse, where he has one comment who was just like, if you have DLSS as an option, especially if you're running at a higher resolution than 1080p, the input latency is negligible. And I'm kind of scratching my head there, because I'm just like, what the heck does DLSS have to do with input latency? Like, they're not even connected. It's strictly frame rate.
Mm.
Um, Last but not least was it and this part of this is right, but it's kind of clashing with who's making the complaints, because a lot of the complaints are coming from people who have higher end PCs with higher end specs. Like, my own setup is on the higher end, so people who have like a 50 series RTX, or maybe one of the higher end AMD graphics card, as well as current gen AMD or Intel CPUs. So he proceeds to say, I know a lot of you are dead set on playing at 4K with Ultramax settings and using 2 or 3 year old hardware. And this is where I had to pause, because I'm just like, 2 to 3 years ago, you're reaching like 40 series territory. That's still good enough to do 4K gaming, as well as like the previous gen of AMD and Intel CPUs. And so later on, he like responds to someone else. He was just like, the specs are available on Steam. And when I was checking earlier, I was telling Smitty, I was just like, so far, the minimum recommended specs are an i7 ninth gen, an R7 2700X, 16 gigabytes of RAM for memory, an RTX 2070, and the Radeon RX 5700 XT. The recommended requirements are an i7 12th gen, an R7 5800X, 32 gigabytes of RAM, an RTX 3080, and the Radeon RX 6800 XT. I had to go back and look at the dates, and I'm just like, you're saying that people who are playing on hardware that is as old as the recommended settings is wanting 4K. But I don't know about y'all, but all of my friends that game on 4K have 4K gear. They're not, they
Mhm.
have the modern gear. And even though, yeah, you can't look at people's setups, but there are sites who are gathering the status of things. I saw one tweet where someone grabbed a screenshot of how 5090s were performing, and apparently the average frame rate for a 5090 is at 36 FPS.
Ooh,
Trying to play at
God.
4K. Yeah.
What? Oh, at
Yeah.
4K? Okay, I can see that. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
4K. At 4K. Yeah. Some other specs, 5090 at 1080p. I don't even want to say it, but the average is like 52 FPS. Can't even hit 60 at 1080p with a 5090.
On the 5090 at 1080?
Yes.
Wow, okay. That's
Yeah.
actually very concerning at that point. Jesus.
Yeah. So
That
I
is
was
oh
curious
wow.
about you all thoughts, because like we talk about optimization all the time, where you have some people who just who think their PC is godsend and can do whatever, even though it's like 5 years old. But uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, this isn't looking like the case with Borderlands. It's more so looking like people with higher NPCs who were looking forward to the game are just straight up disappointed that they
Mm-hmm.
can't do that.
It well, I mean, it doesn't matter what I think, Pop. You know what? But you know what? Or do you know who we should check to see what matters? The number one resource for reviews, which is the Steam reviews, as always. So
Oh
I've
yeah.
been looking it up just to see what's going on, and it's currently sitting at mixed reviews, I will say, which isn't not bad. But out of 15, well, it is bad actually. It's only day 3, so 15,000 so far. Usually when on a mix, unless they fix it, unless they're quickly optimized, which this is going to be a little bit of a stranger case because this is going to be more on the. They're saying like Pitchford is saying one thing, which is said something at the start of it as like what you're expecting in it, but then he's saying that people should kind of tolerate what his like should be where his standard is at, which is impossible to do, let alone the PC world, because I mean the PC world is so vast, so open that you should the rule number 1 is you optimize, you make the game on the potato so it works on the potato. People are still running Windows 10. This isn't your first game, let alone like the first game that you ever made, and then yet you're telling me that there was no shortcuts on optimization that this game could have done, even on modern day console or modern day graphics that you're still hitting 1080 and it's not even hitting 60. That's crazy to me. I'm like, what? Like that 60 is like a bar. A first person shooter needs to be at an average about 120. Needs to be at 120 FPS on it itself, and then those people will be like perfectly fine. But dude, to say that you're not hitting 60, well, first off, Smitty, you're the one that actually played this. Before we get into the Steam reviews, like how does this game overall look like for you? Like, what's your experience so far?
I mean, it looks great. It has felt actually pretty good. I have not run into these issues where it just boots me. I think I'm running at 60 frames. I have to go and look. I haven't seen like to pump it up or anything like that, but my experience so far has been great.
And Smith's computer didn't have
running,
fans for a long period of time too. So.
I mean, hey, that's the past. That's the past. I'm running 4070, right?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So yeah, and I got an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X.
Okay.
So yeah, I haven't those things I have not experienced it at all. I am loving it. I just wish my body would let me stay up so I can get a good long session.
You need to take
tired.
You need to look at the frame, like turn on the frame rate on your when you play to see, because that's the real thing. It's like, especially with all the gunfights that happen, that's probably where the big slowdown is going to be at.
It doesn't slow down at all for me.
Yeah. Well, like. Yeah. You probably Well, because like I it's really weird because like I'm looking at all these different reviews of it, and it seems pretty substantial of like the biggest issue is optimization. So here's a couple of them. So this guy named Nix says the game is great, fun, full of things to do, basically what you would expect from Borderlands when it runs. Well, that's a slated compliment there, but he says that the game is riddled with a total lack of optimization. They want everyone to use scalers and frame gen to go above 60 frames per second, which is absolutely not acceptable. Crashes, freezes, stuttering, and the graphics doesn't justify the incredible hardware requests of this title. Frame gen and scalers are technologies made to improve the performances, not aimed to reach the bare minimum at 60 FPS. Unreal 5 is ruining the game along with the incompetent devs. So that in its sense is like, if that's what they were relying for this game to run, is crazy to me. Like Let alone to say that the bar, like they're saying to use that to run at 60 is crazy. What? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this, and if Smitty's computer is not that old. Well, Smitty's computer is kind of old, like 3 years old, right? It's 3 years old.
I've switched out components.
Yeah, but it's still not up to date.
But,
You're saying you're using a is it Gen 9?
No,
You're-
Ryzen 7.
No. I mean, but is your Ryzen 7, is it a Gen 9 or is it a like yeah, okay, yeah, anyways, yeah, I mean I don't know, like, but anyway, yeah, because you might have an update to date version, I don't know, but it's really weird. So another one, his name is Bromo 1994. He says I can have hours without a crash and then have multiple consecutive crashes in the same area. This game is a broken mess right now. Even after the latest update, regardless of the price paid and performance, etc., a game should be playable on release as a bare minimum, and this game massively falls short.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, that goes without saying, definitely. And it says, unfortunately, the game runs as badly as everyone says it does, and I do not have a bad PC. He is running he has a 5090. He has a 5090 with a wow, okay, with the 9600 XD. Ryzen 9 XD. Wow, okay. And then he has 128 gigs of RAM, and he's saying that it's
Golly.
That's too much RAM.
Insane. That's insane.
Why
Like maybe if
do you
you're
need
like a production company,
I mean,
and you're like doing like heavy like VFX.
You know what? I won't even say that. They might be
Hey,
like
hey.
an indie dev. Maybe they're like working on their own game on the side or something. I
Hey,
don't know.
hey, we don't kink shame here, okay?
Wait,
I'm just saying that's a lot. I can't
It is
talk
a
though
lot.
because I still want 96 gigabytes of RAM for absolutely
It's a lot
no
of
reason.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
a
good
lot
to
of
have.
RAM.
Not only that though, too. I mean, the freaking graphics card alone is at 24 gigs. 24 gigs in
Yeah.
itself. So like it's crazy. So yeah, I mean that's wild. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna try to find a positive. The problem with so here's the problem that I have with positives. The problem with positives is that they're looking at the game. It's hard to find one that kind of try not to be objective.
Right.
But so let me see. There are some. Let me see. Like some of these like pretty good so far. It's like yeah, that doesn't help. Let's see. Yes, there are performance issues, but I don't believe it's as bad as it's made out. They are patching it, and they made slight adjustments. More work on the UI is required, along with some of the other QOL, which is quality of life. Overall, 8.5 and 10 so far. Overall, having a blast. I would agree to disagree with you because here's the problem I have. 2 months ago, they made Borderlands 4. They were going to say that this game is going to be. They were teasing it to be an $80 game. Do you know how pissed I would have been at $80 for it to say that this game is not running at full optimization? No, I'm sorry.
Not to mention Randy's comment a while back about not being able to get an $80 game.
Yeah, the hubris on that man alone on just that point would drive me to the brink of insanity. To say that your expectations of me as the consumer, to say that I need this to play your damn game is ridiculous to me. And then the fact that you were y'all were teasing that this game was going to be hitting at $80, and then you knew because of the negative feedback you were getting back because he said something that didn't vibe with the whole community. Like, no, that isn't. Even at $70, this is unacceptable. Like that is crazy to say that your optimization is this bad. Just like I'm already saying like the optimization in Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra is bad, and it's a free to play game, and I don't even want and it's not making me want to pay for it. So
here's what Randy has to say for that. If you discover your system can't run the game well by accident or wishful thinking, and or don't want to try to mess with the settings to make things good enough for you, please use the refund feature on Steam rather than have a subpar experience. So that quote alone is giving.
That rubs me the wrong way. This makes you never want to buy a game from Gearbox again. I mean, that's that's so horrible. Like I don't understand it.
What sucks is like the beginning starts off so well where it's just like the minimum recommended specs are published. Borderlands 4 can't run on a PS4, so it can't be expected to run on a too old PC. And this is when he's just like, you can't run it on a 10-year-old PC, which I'm like, yeah, Sure, that's how
Goes without saying.
next gen works. That's how new gen stuff works.
Yeah.
But then he just goes off on this tangent and then ends with that. I'm like, that is not how you want to talk to your consumers.
Yeah, that's freaking ridiculous. It's crazy. This guy's straight up pissed. He says, okay, this guy, what's his name? His name is Kyle. So, anyways, Kyle says that he's been playing Borderlands as a whole for about 15 years now, mainly Borderlands 2 with God at least 5,000 hours, maybe more, or over all the platforms, especially on PlayStation. Now I'm starting to see they really were a one-hit wonder. The last two games suck ass. The pre-sequel was mediocre and amazing compared to the last two, and now this is a mess. So let's just negate whatever he just said right there. Don't get me wrong. That's just he doesn't like the story or the mode or the vision itself. Okay, fair. This doesn't. I mean, I'm not saying I don't evaluate. If like not saying that his feelings doesn't count. It's just this is not to the point of what we're looking at. But this doesn't look like Borderlands other than its GUI system. This doesn't play like Borderlands. Feels more like a Destiny. And the optimization is absurd. This guy has a lot of typos. I'm trying to keep up with this. Gearbox, you've done the impossible and ruined an entire game series. Congrats. Sorry to anyone who paid for this game, and if you haven't played more than 2 hours, refund this mess and at least wait till Black Friday till you buy it again. This game's going to be hitting like $10. Like
Someone under the post, under that last line comment, this stood out to me because I think this is the part that he's missing, where this Twitter user says, Randy, this is pure deflection. No one is asking for Borderlands 4 to run perfectly on a 10-year-old PC. We're talking about mainstream GPUs like the RTX 3060 and 4060, the most common cards in the market right now per Steam. They can obliterate visually richer titles from years ago, yet BL4 struggles at 1080p because UE5's pipeline is bloated and inefficient. Your premium game for premium gamers narrative is hollow. Premium hardware should not be required for a cel-shaded shooter that looks similar or worse than a decade-old titles. Telling players to use the refund feature if they don't like it is an admission that the product is defective. And if I recall, like, the card that is at the minimum settings, what is it, the 2070, it outperforms consoles by a long shot. So there's no reason why they should even have issues running it at 1080p, but they are.
right. Yeah, that's optimization. That's all optimization. I just don't. So I mean, what's scary is that. So what is the consoles locked at 30? That has to be locked at 30. If they're having issues at 60, for
I don't know. I
PCs.
didn't have time to look at it because that came across my timeline like last night. I'm like, oh, I got my topic for tomorrow.
Yeah, I know I'm not. I wasn't really a big Borderlands fan. I still need to play Borderlands 2. People tell me I need to play the second one. The second one's
great.
The best one.
It's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So like,
I
have it. Yeah, I have it, but I just haven't played it yet. But I mean, this is very sad. I mean, I want it to be successful. Like I said, I always want. I don't wish any bad will for it, but I just hate lazy and the way AAA develops games is such a god awful mess. I feel like it feels like it's going backwards to what the quality to what we had 15, 20 years ago. And I don't know, maybe it's getting worse.
Maybe it's just my experience, and because I mean I've done like Destiny launches and they're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They, you know what I mean? Like I haven't experienced half the stuff, just me personally, that these people have experienced playing the game, and I'm having the exact opposite reaction. Although I think Randy again is one of those people that is like, what would benefit him the most is just shutting the fuck up. And he lets his ego, and like he's got to say all these words, and like he doesn't have to do all that. He should just, the game speaks for itself. There's always going to be people now that are complaining, but it's crazy to think that somebody would try to compare it to Destiny when clearly Borderlands came out before Destiny. So that's just insane to even think about. It does not play like Destiny. The gunplay doesn't feel like Destiny. Whoever wrote that, I will say right now, I'm calling shenanigans. And maybe that's their opinion, but from what I've experienced, and I've played them both, it does not feel or play like Destiny.
And Destiny is a night and day difference comparatively to it, because I mean, Destiny, you have to have live service like 100% on there. The issue with Destiny was the servers, not the game itself as a platform, right? Or wasn't it?
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, no, the servers and stuff.
yeah. So if the servers were like bogged down or messed up because of traffic, which it was at the beginning of Destiny's deal, was because there's so many people playing it. It wasn't optimization that was holding Destiny back. So even just in general, that's a bad like comparison to what you're placing this game to be. Like
right.
I don't so I don't know like what he's getting at with it, but he makes it very easy to not like you, like not like him, because of just the ego that he's just pushing out towards everyone. And I love what that person's comment is. I hope they got a lot of likes on what they said, because that is basically like, you can't say it any better at this point. It's like you're basically gaslighting us, trying to gaslight us on this essentially. It's like, yes, we know gaming is hard. We know developing a game is very difficult to do, but at the same time, you're like, if you're doing it for free, we don't have a leg to stand on complaining. But you're telling us to pay $70 for this, and now you're telling us like if you don't like it, then get out. So I mean, what do you want to tell? What are you telling us as a consumer? You're okay. So I mean, so it's really frustrating. It's really annoying. That's a terrible
look too as a business as well.
Oh
yeah.
And again, I think he's gonna end up getting them. Like, I'm sure they've got a board that's looking at him sideways. And this game will probably be relatively successful, and but at some point in time, I feel like his mouth is gonna get the better of him.
It's definitely gonna get him in trouble, especially since at this point, can you really blame Unreal Engine 5? Because Sonic Racing Crossworld runs off of that, and people have been playing that game on their 1660.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, no, it's not. You absolutely cannot blame the engine. The reason why y'all want that engine was because there was something in that engine that you decided not to use Unity for. So I don't know, dude. Like, yeah. So whatever, man. It's like he's digging his grave. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I
want to keep my eye out on the sales for that game, because I feel like if that specific comment gets enough traction, if people are just gonna start refunding the game out of spite.
What's the peak? I just want to see what the peak is for this game. This game has to be pretty big. Steam DB. Let's see what Borderlands 4 was. So Borderlands 4's peak was 304,000. So that's for the last 3 days. So there you go. So it doesn't even beat Silksong. Silksong's still high up. Oh God, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Silksong is at 375,000.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. So there you go. So unfortunately, okay, well, so let's just hope and pray that they're going to fix this stuff fast or whatever. Is there something going to be, the real question is, what is there besides the optimization that needs to be fixed on the modern day stuff? Is everyone that doesn't have a modern day PC is basically SOL at this point? It's just ridiculous. So it's ridiculous. I don't know, man. It's so bad when it comes to this. So anyways, folks, thank you for listening to episode number 278 of the CFG Game Cast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation as always. We will be back again next week with a whole new series of different kinds of topics, but that is, if you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We will release it on all podcast services like Apple and Google and stuff. So there is absolutely, I can't even say that was too bad. So there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Ooh. Guys, thank you so much for checking us out. Also, guys, stay tuned on our main website, confreaksandgeeks.com. There will be a ton of different interviews that we did at PAX West coming out this week, as well as a special pop culture gems of the director of Starfinder, Starfinder from NIS America. Cannot wait to release that stuff. I promise you it will come out this week. So once again, this is Davis, Pop, and Smitty signing out. Y'all, take it easy.
Bye.
Okay, it's taking its good sweet time on stopping. Okay, there we go. It stopped.
Oh, let me stop as well.
Yes, so there you go. That was actually pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Day Night? Hey, what's going on?
What up, buddy?
Yeah. Hey, dude, I've been trying to reach to check out on the Mythos is asking about my LinkedIn because I know him in real life. But like I tried to check on LinkedIn, but I cannot find anything on like an invite. I was been meaning to follow back up with you on that because it's like I don't know what like why I wasn't able to do any or why I wasn't able to find anything. So if you can, if you go on Twitch, do you have a Twitch? Do you have a Twitch, Mythos? Let me know if you do. But let's see. I'm around in the middle. Okay, cool. No, sorry. I'm talking to Nine Lives Black Cat too, because he was talking about helping me out with social media. So that would be pretty cool. Get that off of my plate would be great.
Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. I don't know if there's a way. Can you send me a private message on YouTube? I'm not even sure if you can. Can you? I'm not even familiar.
I don't know how that works, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a feature. That's interesting.
Is it a feature? Hold on. Email me. No, I'm messaging. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay. I just messaged on YouTube. I don't care. That's an email. The email itself. That's what it is. Okay, but anyways, but yeah. So it's yeah. I mean, I can't believe Borderlands is like. I'm not. I shouldn't be surprised with Borderlands. Like, Borderlands is a weird one to me. Like, it's like they treat it like a AAA, but it really kind of like is an in between.
The premium game for premium gamers. I'm sorry. Yeah. That might become a meme for the remainder of the year.
The premium game for premium gamers. I do like that.
That's like something that the Always Sunny gang would say.
Oh yeah.
I still need to watch that series, man. Like there's so many. It's so long though now. It's like we're hitting what season.
It doesn't
18,
matter. You can burn through them.
19?
They're so good. They're so good.
Yeah, but I don't have FX.
FX.
Yeah, that's what it's on. FX. It's so you have to go.
Not Comedy Central? Or,
no.
Or no. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's like I don't have Hulu, so which is gonna be weird.
Hulu.
You know, Hulu's going away. You know what's funny? I called that years ago for Hulu.
Did you?
Yeah, because because it didn't make any sense. Because when Disney was coming, when Disney was bringing up the Disney Channel or the whatever Disney Plus, I was like, Disney already owns Hulu. There's no reason why they need two. And then so then, but I was surprised that Disney held on to Hulu as long as it did, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But nope. So it makes sense. But that, yeah. So but other than that though, like it's been, it's wild. I just cannot believe that. I'm glad I'm playing free to play games right now.
Although, it's nice.
Yeah, until Ghost of Yote comes out, and then you're probably not going to see me playing Rivals or Dragon Ball when that comes out.
There you go. Nice.
You watch? By the way, you finished? Did you finish Way of the Ninja, or not Way of the Ninja? Something of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin. Did you finish that?
No.
I thought that was the final battle that you and your friend was playing.
Like a 30-hour game.
Oh, I thought you were at 30 hours.
No.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dang, because that fight was getting kind of intense. I was like, oh, shit.
I know, that was just like the end of that chapter.
Oh, yeah. And then there was that cat lady princess or whatever.
Cat lady.
CFG was not letting the spoiled cat and the cat lady scene go. Like that cat was just happy to be here.
Dude, like, have you ever seen Braveheart?
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago.
Okay, so do you remember when when George Wallace was doing his hype speech was like, you can never take you may take our land, but you never take our freedom. That whole thing
for sure.
Now imagine him saying that when he has a cat like curled up like a child.
Oh.
Like that's exactly what that was exactly what was happening in this scene. She was hyping up her army, and then the cat was just like glad she was like being snuggled, and I'm like, what is going? That was a choice. That was a choice to go to do it that way. Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, that's just weird. It's like I was like, she's trying to say, okay, you may die, but you're definitely you're dying for a cause. It's like, I'm sorry, I just can't take you seriously when you're holding a cat like that. That was so funny to me. Then let on, there was another scene where she comes in, she's talking to your character, and then she's still holding onto the damn cat. I'm like, drop the cat and talk to me straight in the face.
The cat is a princess.
Oh my god.
You can't put the princess on the floor.
No, that is bougie as hell. That is what that is.
Damn.
They have 4 legs. They can walk. They don't need to be like nurtured like a baby. I'm sorry. They're cats. Okay. But anyways, we're gonna raid out who raided last week? Oh no, that was Troll raided last week. So Spinny, why don't you do it?
All right, let's see what we got here.
We're good to get out of the Zencaster, right?
There's probably yeah, I already closed it out. Yep.
Okay.
See if we can find somebody that's playing Borderlands 4.
Oh god.
Get some drops, maybe. See if they're having a smooth experience.
Yeah, I don't know how you're getting a smooth experience, especially with your computer sometimes being like.
I don't know, man. It's weird, dude. Sometimes it's just like, hey, no problem. I can handle this easy peasy lemon squeezy. The other thing too is I have not tried to stream it and play it.
Oh yeah,
I've been playing it. Yeah, I've been
computer
playing
would be on fire if you did that.
I mean, I do plan on trying it at some point in time. I just haven't gotten there yet. You know what? Let's do let's see if we can find I just pull it up. How did I do with it? Borderlands 4. Because if anything, they should have some sort of drop, right? I'd imagine.
I have no idea. I haven't kept up with any of it. Whoa, look at all the Pokemon emotes you got there day and night. Jesus.
Okay. Oh.
Although that Charmander that's burning in hell is a good one. I will say.
Maybe I just go with somebody. Okay.
Locomoto.
We are going go with
Wow, you are really
I'm sorry. You know where we're gonna go. Let's go with our friend Infamous Light. I don't know what they're playing. Let's see what the dub. Let me put it in the thing here. Oh, it looks like some sort of Jackbox thing, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Or not necessarily Jackbox, but like a party game like that. Boom.
Have you ever played Peak?
I have the game, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. Using external capture box with a cheap NUC subcomputer to stream the output. That's exactly, well, that's what I do. I have I use dual PC, but I haven't been streaming, so.
No.
That also costs money.
Money. You need money.
All right, guys, we're going to be giving it over to Infamous Light. So guys, thank you for stopping by. As always, we'll be back again next week with a whole new set of different topics as always. So be sure to check us out. Go give us a follow on twitch.tv/CFG Games, or subscribe to our YouTube page at the CFG, where we have a lot of different awesome content and stuff from there. So guys, once again, y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see ya. Peace out, guys.
Have a good one, everybody. We've rated.